Story time. I'm going to tell you two stories. One I saw on the internet, could have been a skit. Didn't seem like it was, could have been. And the other story I'm going to tell you is actual, 100% factual because I know it personally. Now, the story I saw on the internet was a married couple, and they was getting into an argument because the husband found out that the wife was ciphering money out of their bank joint account, and from the, I ain't gonna say the story, but from viewing the video, he was the only one working. She was a stay-at-home mother or stay-at-home wife. And through the conversation, he's saying I like know what he do for this family and everything like that. And so they mentioned kids, so I figured, okay, they got kids too. So in the story, or in what was unfolding, was the wife has been ciphering money out of the joint account and created her own account and taking money at what basically he was making. I understand it's for them, they married, but she was taking money out of that account and created her separate account up towards the amount of $22,000. And she saw no problem with it. She was like, I'm not giving it back. She was like, what are you going to do about it? He won't going to do nothing about it. And he was like, and she didn't see no big deal. She was like, it wasn't like it was $100,000. And he's bewildered because he had no idea she was doing it, and she didn't see no problem with it. But her reason for doing it was in case something between them, I guess, happened, or they broke up or got divorced or like that. So she was creating a nest egg so she would be okay. Meaning she planning to leave. Why would you do it? Anyway, second story. Now, this is a little personal. This is talking about my own parents. Now, my father had a bank account. I probably shouldn't be saying this, but fuck it. My father had a bank account, and his when he was retired, his money went into his savings. It didn't go into his checking. It went to his savings account. And so by going to his savings account, he would have to actually go to the bank to get money out of the savings account, put in his checking account. So my mother and father had been married over 40 some years. They had a joint bank account. So when my father got up in age and everything like that, and he couldn't do as much driving and stuff like that, my mother would handle certain transactions. Now, doing these certain transactions, before my father passed away, I had to kind of come in and take care of things, so to speak. So when that happens, you have to go through basically your that person's belongings. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to go through the paperwork. Like, you got to know what's what. I became my father's power of attorney. So, I had no idea what was going on until getting that power of attorney. So going through his bank statements and seeing what he got and everything. And at this time, he was in a rehab center, and he was coming back home. So I was trying to fit certain things in his home that needed fixed before he came back. I know he needed a bigger bed. He needed a bed that you lay in the hospital. You can get those through your insurance and have them put in the home and stuff. So I was doing all this type of stuff. So certain things that I needed funds for. So I'm talking with my mother about certain stuff, and she telling certain things ain't there no more. He did this and he did that. And the thing about bank statements is bank statements don't lie. Bank statements tell you every single thing that is every transaction going on in that account. Needless to say, yeah, certain funds wasn't there in the account, but you can see where they were actually going. So when I found out where they was actually going, confronted my mother about it, she denied it. I don't know how the hell you deny something that's right in black and white, but it happened either way. My whole point. If you are married or thinking about getting married, or you are with a significant other in live in the same house, whatever, and you have a joint account, or you think about getting one, let me clear my throat. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. Let everybody have their own thing, man. Let everybody separately keep their own thing, because some people just ain't gonna do you right in the end. You know what I mean?